Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Cam or Crypto Cam talking to you guys about the flash crash that just happened yesterday. The flash crash is something that has happened before where Bitcoin just dropped a whole lot in a short amount of time. Flash crashes are usually caused by the whales that actually make this happen. The whales are people that have very, very big positions that can basically control the way or basically control the price of whatever they're invested into, right? So most rich people are whales, pretty much, and they invest into Bitcoin because that's the biggest gains that they can get because they can afford 15 Bitcoins or they can afford 125 Bitcoins. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, basically they sold their position yesterday, liquidated the market, and they're gonna buy back on the dip. And if you guys want to know something real fast, this is the dip. You see that right there? That's the dip. That's the dip. That's the dip. That's the dip. That's a dip. A dip. 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 All these are dips, right? You want to buy right now. You don't want to sell your positions because that's basically what they want you to do. They're literally telling you that they're not telling you, but they're hoping that you sell your positions and panic sell your positions that you have held on to if you bought yesterday or something like that. They want you to sell your positions. They want you to make a loss, and so they can make a profit out of whatever you're doing right now. 25% of this game of this cryptocurrency market is all psychological. You don't need to know what's going on in the market to just know that it's psychological. Like if you sold your position yesterday, that's probably one of the biggest mistakes you could have done, but everybody has done it before, right? Everybody has sold their positions because they seen a dip happen or they didn't know what was going on. Like I'm victim to that as well. I didn't do it yesterday. I just bought more because I see that it's a great buying opportunity. This is a bloody market right now. You want to buy. This is the perfect time to buy. Buy, 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 buy. Buy any of these top 100 altcoins, and you will probably make your money back. Like, not probably, you will make your money back. Like, you don't have to worry about it. I honestly, truly believe that you do not have to worry about not making your money back because you definitely will make your money back, and I promise you, you will make your money back. Yesterday I invested $100 into Bitcoin just because, right? Because I seen that it was a very big dip and buying opportunity. Bitcoin was at $63,000 yesterday. You don't think it's gonna get back to $63,000? Like be for real, folks. Like you don't think it's gonna get back to $60,000? Ask yourself that question. If you watched the video yesterday, you would know that I said, or I think I said, that Bitcoin's gonna reach 100K before the end of the year is over. That's what people are saying. That's what experts are saying. You know what I'm saying? And I get my information from experts. Like nothing that they say is 100% concrete, but they know more about the charts than I do. They know more about the cryptocurrency market than I do. And I'm just trying to basically make that knowledge of what they're giving me and then do my own research on altcoins and stuff like that and Bitcoin in general. And then I'm making my predictions off of what I've already done research on to make it even more accurate prediction or even make a different type of prediction, whatever that may be. Overall, is that nothing is 100% when somebody says, like, oh, this is going to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you can say, like I said, 60K Bitcoin before April 14th. I was very confident in that. It could have very much have only been 57K before April 14th, and I would have been like, okay, I was wrong. Sometimes you're going to be wrong. You're going to take losses in this market. There's not a such thing as you always win in this market. This is not you like this is no like if you want to put in perspective, this is the 73 and 9 or 73 and 10 Golden State Warriors. This how this market is. You gonna win a lot more when you know what you're doing than lose. You know what I'm saying? And those losses, it's gonna be little losses. They're not gonna be huge losses. They're gonna be little losses. You lost the game by 3 points. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about what's going on in the market right now, folks. Like you will be good. Just and buy the dips, invest your money, take your profits. That's what I want you guys to do. So moving on real fast, I want to talk to you guys about this 24-hour percentage right now. If you see some things that are lower than 5%, you know that you have that's a good cryptocurrency to probably invest into. And why I'm saying that is because that means more people held onto their positions and they were more prepared on like what's going on, and they're bouncing back. You know what I'm saying? Those are the cryptocurrencies that are bouncing back, that are gonna make you your profits back, basically. Um, excuse me. Another thing that I want to talk about is that you don't want to get too emotionally invested into cryptocurrencies that you are in for short term. Just because if you get emotionally attached, which most of you probably won't get emotionally attached, because I said in the last video, you don't need to know anything about what the cryptocurrency is doing in the real world for you to invest into it, and you don't need a whole bunch of money to invest into it at all either. But when you if you do care about like tech and stuff like that, or how the world is going to evolve in the years to come, and you get emotionally attached to a project, that's when you start to lose a lot more money. And I fell victim to that because I love technology. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a nerd about technology. Like, this is what I do. This is what I like to do. This is what I like to learn about. So I was emotionally invested into stuff like Cardano. But I'm like, before I was into Cardano as a short term play. It turned into a long term play for me because I did my research on it, and I already know that Cardano is going to be double digits probably before the end of this year is over. So I'm emotionally invested into that because I know my position in Cardano. I have an exit strategy already prepared for when I make my profits, or when Cardano drops super crazy, or whatever happens to Cardano. I have an exit strategy for it. XRP, it turned into a long-term play for me as well. It was a short-term play, but after I started learning about XRP, I started learning, doing my research on it, watching YouTube videos, seeing experts' predictions, making my own predictions, looking at the graphs, etc., etc. I will make a video on the graphs in the future. But I know XRP is going to reach $10 sooner than later. So, and another good example, like Bitcoin, ETH, those are long-term plays. Like, those are already set in stone as long-term plays. Binance Coin too, probably at this point, is a long-term play. You got stuff like, let's say Tron. Tron is a short-term play for me, right? Because it's only at 14 cents. I don't really know too much about it. I know the basics of what they do, but like, I'm not really emotionally invested into Tron. I just know that it's probably going to make me some money. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I get my profits back from Tron, that's when I'm going to take my profits, and I'll probably go into another altcoin or another cryptocurrency that I really just want to invest into. You know what I'm saying? But I have pretty much like 5 long-term plays that I'm in, and then to make quick cash fast, I look at the charts every other day or every day, and take my profits from short-term plays that I'm in, such as like VeChain. I'm not really in VeChain for the long term. I like VeChain, but I like Chainlink better. So Chainlink, I invested into it yesterday recently because of the dip that happened, and I always wanted to invest into it, but I just seen that the price was a little bit more than my liking. I don't always like buying stuff when it's I don't like buying cryptocurrencies when they're like super expensive, like more than $5 sometimes. Like, I would really have to like the project in order to invest into something that's over $10. That's just how I am though, because I like to invest a lot of money into cryptocurrencies that are 14 cents or $1, $2, $3, stuff like that. I like to invest a lot of money into that because those usually are the cryptocurrencies that are going to end up blowing up sooner than later. They have a pretty good market cap. And that's what people are talking about right now. You know, like, you want to at least get your portfolio with a couple of the top 100 cryptocurrencies that you really want to be in right at this moment. And then you want to start doing some more research on other low cap market caps. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you're going to make your big money. Like I said in the other video yesterday. But today is not that day. So, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I just told you guys basically to buy the dip. Don't panic sell. If you guys have any other questions, just make sure to leave a comment, like and subscribe, etc., etc. See you guys in the next video.